morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where all we talk about is how to get happy right now so that you enjoy your personal life, how to take that next step in your life. So you just do the dang thing. And then how do you build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there? Because what's the point of going on vacation if you're miserable the 3 months beforehand? So, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm your host. I'm an intuitive channel, medium, and law of attraction expert, aka a happiness expert. And I love to come live Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And I always start the show with a general channel message from Spirit, and then I dive into free mini reads for 30 minutes for those who are able to attend live. If you're unable to attend live, that's why I start the show with free mini reads. And so the first 30 minutes is always free. After that, I do request a super chat if you'd like to guarantee a mini read that day. And I'm going to, yo, Concha, yo, Antoinette, thanks, homies, for showing up. And I do want to apologize for getting today's show a little bit late. 2 minutes. 2 minutes was my fault. After that, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I get this spinning wheel of going live, and I sit there and wait, and it doesn't go live. But I do apologize for getting today's show late. But without further ado, let us dive into the general message. If you want to meditate with me, go ahead and close your eyes. Sinking into your body. Feeling yourself get more present in your body. Beginning to become aware of your toes, your knees, your legs, your stomach. Just becoming aware of your arms. Becoming aware of your bottom and your back, making contact with whatever it is you're sitting on. Relaxing the muscles in your forehead, your neck, and go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead and breathe on your own pace and your own rhythm. Today is a day about celebrating the small wins. We know that we always preach 15-minute meditation every day, followed by a list of 10 things you appreciate. If you're not that high vibe, a list of 10 things that you find satisfying. I like that the sun came up on its own. I like that the sun works with the plants for photosynthesis and takes care of the plants, and then the plants in turn take our carbon dioxide and turn it into oxygen for us. I find it satisfying that all of that happens and I don't need to manage any of it. Just things you find satisfying. I find it satisfying that I have running water. I find it satisfying that I have access to internet and I have access to this show. Just anything you find satisfying. But today we want to, can you just make a list of 10 things that are 10 small wins that you've done? I've been getting better at waking up every day at the same time. I am slowly getting better at going to sleep at the same time. I've got the morning part down. Now it's time to get the evening part down. I like that I'm taking care of myself. I like that I made it to the gym. I like that I do have forward progress on my manifestation. I like that I'm no longer going to keep score of where I'm at. I'm just going to know I'm on my path and that it's getting better. Many of you just need to start noticing the small wins of the path that you're on, because that's called getting into the receptive mode. In the Law of Attraction course that we made with Kelly, step 1 is you do the ask. Step 2 is our job. We arrange things for you. Step 3, you receive. Ask, believe, receive. You either receive the end thing that you want, the move, the pay raise, whatever, or you receive the next step. And the more that you celebrate that next step of, oh, I got better at this. Oh, good. That means I'm closer to that. Oh, I'm here. Woohoo. Because many of you right now are at a place of, using an analogy, You applied to medical school, you got in, you've completed your first year, and you're not a doctor yet. You're not graduated yet. You're not matched yet. I'm never going to get there. No, if you were an actual medical student, you'd be, oh my God, I made it through the first year. I'm on my path. My only job now is summer break, and I'm going to go enjoy time with my family. And then I'm going to come back for my second year, and I'm going to hit it hard. So notice your small wins, because that is step 3. You're in the receptive mode of your desire, which makes you be living in alignment to rapidly manifest. Many of you just need to get in or stay in the receptive mode. It's okay to be frustrated. Of course, I feel frustrated it's not here already. I know it's going to be super good when it's here. And okay, fine. I'm not there yet. I know I'm much closer than I've ever been before. That's our wish for you to hear today. We kind of want to do more of a general. We kind of want to talk to you guys. Let's talk to you guys, and then maybe we'll go back and forth to mini reads and back and forth to a general for the whole audience. And that's interesting. They're actually saying, say hello this morning, guys. Hey, we got Squish in the house. What's up, Squish? I haven't seen you in forever. You were talking about doing, I think this was you. You were talking about doing like an arts and crafts fair, right? How'd that go? And so Concha and Antoinette, give me your little, just, you don't have to do all 10 right now. If you could pump out 10 really quick, great. But what are like just 10 small wins you've had lately? And you could just, even if you just do 3, I'll do mine really quick too. I've been waking up at the same time every day. That's good. I'm trying to get on a good routine again. Last night I did better about at 8:30. I tried to get away from the screens, and I did get 1 meditation in. I definitely have improvement to work on my evening routine. I did a good job with asserting a boundary. Someone else asked me, why don't you do your work here? And I was like, I really appreciate that offer. That's a great suggestion. I just find it easier. I have this office that's a closed room for me that's right next to the router, because the internet is not as good here as it is in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that has fiber optics. I was like, it's a private room, it's an office. I'm getting productive. So I was really good at stating my boundaries, my personal preference, in a way that didn't hurt the other person. I went to the gym. I did, and even though like I have that tired headache, so those are my little small wins. No crafts for you, Squish. Okay. Oh, that was the fairy name. Okay. Oh, the Tiger's Guide Tarot. Hello. Good morning, everyone. So does anyone want to list their little wins, or do you guys just want to go to the free mini read portion? Taking my vitamins a day. Good job, Antoinette. Oh, yeah, you hosted your live class and getting to Zumba twice a week. Good job. I still need to check your messages. That's awesome. Antoinette, good job. Good job. So, on the like journey of getting ready to beginning ready. So, like the next step for you would be, well, I don't know exactly where you're at. Okay. But this is like example sake right now. I'm not intuitively tapping into it. You're at a place of manifesting a mom, friend, and a lover, right? So that's the end goal. Sometimes the first job is starting to do things that you like and love, which for you is Zumba, make you happy, make you smile, makes you an attractive person to be in a relationship with. And then the next step is make sure you go there consistently. And then it's, okay, now that I'm going there consistently on a routine, you know what, now I want to get there 10 minutes earlier so I can like look around and say hi to people and just, oh, hey, hi, yeah, you've been coming too for a while. Yeah, I really like this class. I want to give myself that 10 minutes to like get there early. And then it might be, boom, you meet the mom friend, or it might be, wow, I definitely need to make sure that I get here 15 minutes earlier so I can have 5 minutes in the car to just kind of end the previous segment of my day. I did a good job. Here's all the good things I did at work. That segment of my day is winding down. I'm switching gears to get into Zumba. Zumba is a place where I get to relax my body, feel good in my body. It's my personal time. It's letting myself know I love myself. So I would like to just have a clear mind and only be focused on Zumba and the fun and the goodness. So like giving yourself that, it's called segment intending in law of attraction terms. Psychology likes to call it transition. Transitioning from one task to another. So does that kind of make a little sense though? My social battery and every other battery was tanked. I can understand that, Antoinette. I uprooted my whole life and changed things around. Okay, that's good. What are your small wins around that? I did, because sometimes actually I'm gonna that's I'll take a general whatever spirit wants to chat about. Okay, I'll do you first, Antoinette, but I want to finish talking to Tigress. So Tigress, can you break that down a little bit? When you say I upgraded my whole life and changed things around, was that done from a place of I'm not happy, I need to change things, look at me, I'm willing to be bold, creative, and adventurous? Or was it done from a place of, oh my God, there is this thing that I really want to go enjoy that's going to be so good when I get there? Whoa, I'm afraid to uproot my life. Whoa, I didn't realize how much I liked my life here, but oh my God, that's going to feel so good. I'm moving towards that good feeling thing. So break that down a little bit for me, and I'll move on to you right after I do Antoinette. Okay, so Antoinette did a phenomenal job. She just did her very first public speaking gig and talked about the nervous system and nervous system regulation. And it looks like afterwards it went well, but your social energy was tanked. And so she'll take a general. So anyone who maybe you just did something big, bad, and bold, and now you're at a whoa phase, this is going to help you. Well, good job. Sit and feel the proud. I feel proud for being willing to do XYZ. I feel proud I did that. I did a good job. I feel proud for how much I prepped for that and how prepared I was. I feel proud for how it went. I did a good job. The little bit of the social batteries were tanked was a little bit of you exuding your energy out. I need to communicate how important this is. You were putting pressure on your energy for them to understand how important this was and how vital this was. You don't have to do that when you're speaking adult to adult. Sometimes with little kids, you have to know this is serious. Don't run off a cliff when you're speaking to a kid. When you go to an adult, it's authenticity. This is what I did, guys. It changed my life so much. I know you might be thinking, why would just some of these moves? They're so simple. How can it help me? All I can tell you is before, here's where I was at. After I started doing it, here's where I'm at. So, guys, I just implore you to be willing to try this for at least 3 days, ideally 7 days. Spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever your protocol was. Just give it a try and see how you feel after 7 days. Because I know I like that I'm in action. I like that my mind is more calm and I'm not all ADD and I can focus because since I've been able to focus, I've been able to do this, this, and this. So I just implore you to give it a try for 3 or 7 days. And they're asking, does that make sense? Oh, I'm sorry, Squish. All right, Tigress. See what you're saying. It feels like there's more there for you to like let out a little. Um, Maybe give me a sentence or two about what you like about the new place. Like about what or why you did this. Give me those two sentences. It's going to loosen up your energy a little bit. The ad cut out mid message, but it does. Oh, the ads. I can't decide if I should keep those on or not. I make a penny a show with the ads. Some shows I don't even make a penny. um, the ad cut out mid message, but it does. Okay, do we got any more for Antoinette? The point of focus is on I love sharing the news on this simple thing that can profoundly change people's life. I like sharing this. Universe, I want to keep sharing this. And then you keep going. From there, you might get the clarity of, I like sharing this. I'm okay if I'm a person's first introduction to this. We tried to get Kelly introduced to this 20 times before she actually did it. Those first people had to be willing to, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. And they were met with a blank face. Those people were fine with, I'm okay if they're on their first introduction to it. There's some people who, universe, I just want the people who are like, they're the 1 or 2 steps away from this being their result, and they get the result and they go, oh my God, this was so good. I liked it. So are you a person who's willing, no matter where the person's at of the readiness scale, to, I just love sharing this good news. I love sharing this technique. Let me get it out there. Just let me enjoy it and feel good. Or do you like it when it's just people at that final click moment? This is really about, I like this, let's go, and then further refine with the clarity, step 5, step 1, and then get back into the receiving mode. Can you make the audience bigger? I'm curious what a bigger audience feels like. I'm curious what a more intimate audience feels like. I want to be able to answer deeper questions and do the exercises with them. And then not only that, but maybe bring my oracle cards and see if they have any questions and pull oracle cards. All right, universe, this is getting pretty good. Can I maybe see what being paid to do this would feel like? The manifestation journey. Do you understand? I genuinely love to share my knowledge. Okay, any last little comments, Antoinette, before I go on to Tigress? And guys, later on, I'm gonna definitely do the weekly all signs. I also just edited an amazing inner child work to clean up the mother wound, so that will be coming up shortly on YouTube. Okay, Antoinette's saying yes, yes. Okay, you got it, Antoinette. Okay, so let me go back to Tigress then. I was surrounded by negativity and stagnation, so I knew I needed change. My ex was cheating on my hi peaceful Pisces. My ex was cheating with my sister-in-law. Your brother's wife. Your ex. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I don't understand some people sometimes. Like, do your stuff away from home. If you're gonna do that, like, what the hell? My ex was cheating with my sister-in-law. My job was stagnant and trying to work with my brother living in our home left because dad was killed. Ooh. Okay. Well, first off, I'm sorry for your dad dying. That does sound like a bad situation you were in. I am just going to point out, though, all of that is you were moving away from something negative, not I'm moving towards something positive. So I'm just going to point that out to you, and then let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Oh, they're saying, no, they want me to keep talking on that topic. Okay. After being told 7 times to get out, I decided to leave the burdens to him. Okay, so Tigress, the reason why I just wanted to like highlight that for you is because a vibe is a vibe. And so if you're having a situation, or let me just give like an example of someone I know. They were in an area, they didn't have any friends, they were like, we're never included, we're never invited. I know, we just need to go move to a smaller town. Now in this small town, it's, oh no one ever wants to have friends here. They only make friends with you if you grew up here. They're not open to outsiders. So now instead of being lonely in a big city, we're lonely in a small city. You see how they like they took their vibe with them? Okay. And because I got to tell you, like I went to that same small city and I had the exact opposite experience of them. When I went to the gym, I was greeted with nothing but smiles. Someone even interrupted my workout. I had headphones in. Hey, you're working hard. I'm like, yeah, good gym, good view. And they were like, keep working hard. I was like, thanks. I've already gone to a family member's little birthday party and I made a new friend there. I'm going to like reach out to them and be like, hey, like we bonded over our spiritual stuff. She's like, oh, let me get the good vibes, whether this is yellow jade or like honey. Oh shoot. What did she say it was? Honey. Casper? Huh. Ooh. Well, whatever. She's like, the stones were very similar in their vibes. So she's like, let me get that. Good luck. So I'm gonna like reach out and be like, hey, like, you want to go? I was gonna go on a hike and meditate, but like, girl, I like to meditate for 20, 30 minutes when I get to the end of the hike. I'm pretty sure she's gonna say yes because we were like geeking out about law of attraction together. So that's my experience, and I've been here like less than 2 weeks. So the whole point of saying that is, it does sound like you needed to get out of that situation. Okay, it does. So, but now that you're out, now just make sure you do the energy work. And the energy work for you is, it sounds like it's going to be processing some grief, right? And processing some of the, I feel angry at that man for its sister-in-law. So it's going to be processing some of the old emotions to get those out of your system. Does that make sense, Tigress? And then once those are out of your system and you're a little bit more neutral, then you go, okay, I like that I'm in a new place. It feels like it's easier to get a fresh start here. I like that I'm doing the energy work first because I want to leave those vibes there. I'm in a new place. I want to acclimate to this area. I want to really enjoy this new area. So who are the people who I can become friends with? I need activity buddies. Does that just make some sense? The experience here is different, but I have also changed. I learned that I deserve better all along. I'm using a different mindset. Yes, I'm in the middle of processing. Okay. Okay, spirit, go. They're saying I need to keep talking to you. Okay, let me try to fill into your energy. When I fill into your energy, there's a little bit of a like a force energy. Like, I gotta make it here. All I can tell you from that, the more that you go, it's really sad that guy's cheating with so and so. I feel disappointed that he is potentially risking breaking up my family even more. I feel upset and angry. My family's already breaking up and he's doing something that'll break it up even more. That 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 angers me. That saddens me. That was a really rough situation I was in, and the family business that was left there, and then my brothers, told to get out. Like, it sucks not feeling included. I hate that I have to start. Oh, that's the hate in you. I hate that I have to start all over. I hate that I feel like I have to go out on my own, go somewhere where I don't know anyone and just start all over. I feel a little alone. I feel a little vulnerable. And those feelings suck. They don't feel good. Those are not satisfying emotions. Those are unsatisfying. I don't like that I have to recreate and reinvent myself. It would have been so much easier had it just like worked out there, had they been able to behave a little bit more. Man, Tigress, being blunt, when I feel your energy, there is a little bit of anger in there, and I would say hate. And the best way that I can tell you to release hate, I want to find out binaural beats clip for her. It's gonna take me a little bit to find it. Not forever, but oh, is this it? Yep, this is it. So it's bilateral beat stimulation. Play that. You have to use headphones so it goes bing, 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 because that's why it gets your left brain and your right brain active. So when you actually process the emotion, it lets it all out completely. And then you want to put your hand at the base of your neck, tap the top of your head, or do this first. Tap the top of your head, tap your chest, your heart area, and then tap your diaphragm, your stomach. Move your hand up one, tap again, go through the 3 cycle, move it up one, tap again. When you're tapping your head, make sure both sides of your head are getting tapped. That stimulates the corpus, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, the corpus callosum. that's the little bridge between the two hemispheres of the brain, that kind of activates that. And then if you put the binaural beats in your head and it goes ding, ding, your whole brain is going to be stimulated so that when you process, it gets all the emotions out, not just part of it, not just processing it logically, but it gives you the logic and the somatic experience. Set a timer for 20 minutes and just write, I hate this. I hate that. I hate that I was homeless for a while. I hate that I had to like figure this out. I hate that I had to rely on the kindness of a stranger and I couldn't like rely on my family. I hated living on the streets. Set the timer for 20 minutes and just start writing that. And there's going to be a moment where you like have the flood cry release of tears. That's going to really help you release that energy. Okay, thank you. I'm doing my best to keep my energy high. Yeah, guys, that will lead you to exhaustion every single time. And that was, Tigress, you should really go watch my YouTube video. I don't remember what I titled it, but I know it's my most recent one. Why isn't my manifestation working? And it talks about the frustration to hope vibe. I've been doing my best to keep my energy high. That's the hope. You're living in the hopeful vibration. I think it can get better. I'm on the right track, but hope keeps your manifestation off into the future. What happens is you're ignoring the low vibe, which tends to be frustration. In your case, there's frustration and a little bit lower of hate, which is understandable given where you're at. You cycle between these two up and down, and then eventually you just get hit burnout and exhaustion. So what you want to do is you want to like process these two lower vibes so that they raise higher, and then it's not going to feel like as much work to stay high vibe because you're just naturally higher vibe. I did it, but I missed the beginning. Are you talking about this show? Watch my latest video that I uploaded, and it's like, why isn't my manifestation working? That one walks you through that. Okay, hope it made enough sense. So is there anything else? Keep going. You're on the right path. Just take it very serious about cleaning up old energy, process it, release it out. If you don't like the suggestions that Kelly gave you about the journaling, the tapping, the bilateral stimulation, you can go on your own because you're tapped into. You can go on your own little Google, YouTube search. Just look for somatic, SOMATIC, somatic exercises to release old negative emotions. You're well on your way. Just take it serious. Do what you have to do to survive money-wise in terms of work or whatever. Do take it serious about the energy work. Otherwise, you're just going to recreate the same situation where you're currently at. Where you're at for now is safe. They're going to want to see progress on you emotionally and in time more, financially. You're safe right now. Use this time to either use our suggestions or find your own somatic exercises to release the old. And then when you're neutral, you've let go of some of that anger and hate. That's when you then want to keep the vibes high. And they're asking, do you understand? And let's go ahead and do one more mini read. I started the show a little bit late, so we're not going to do the marker at 9:30. We're going to do the marker for 30 minutes. So someone else, what is your mini read that you want today? And that will be the last free one for today. After that, if you want to guarantee a mini read today, you'll have to smash that super chat button. And let me get you guys a link. So if you guys are looking for one-on-one coaching, this is paid, but here is the link to apply for that. If you guys do not have the funds for one-on-one coaching, because that does start in the 4-figure range, and it goes up to 5 figures depending on the length and what we're working through. I do want to let you know that in a month, I think it's going to be the 20th. I have to look at it. It's a Saturday. I think it's going to be the June 21st. I will be doing a workshop that will be smaller bites. So But those are the two ways to work with me right now. I didn't realize I had anger and hate. I like your idea. Yeah, Tigers, I gotta let you know when I did that, I had to do that journaling like 3 times, and honestly, I think I could probably do it once more. Oh my god, everything in my life started flowing better because it's literally you're at this high vibe, this low vibe, it just brings this up, and, like, the whole reality changed. People that I was always fighting with that were not anymore, I'm like, "Whoa." Um, and good job, Tigress. Gosh, you're doing a phenomenal job. You're willing to, like, face these emotions. I knew it was painful, and I'm tearing up now. Thank you so oh, good. Gosh, good job. You're willing that's crazy what you're going through. Keep coming back. I do this show Monday through Thursday. Peaceful Pisces. I remember when you and Tyler did a collab. Oh my god, that was like 7 years ago or whatever. Yeah, he and I did a couple collabs together. We even did some live shows together. It's been a hot minute since I've talked to that guy, like years. I still go on there, check out my little Capricorn reads from him. He is funny AF, man. And I saw a little bit of his recent video. I think I watched like the first 3 minutes, where he talked about, I think I'm gonna go get a job, not because I'm broke, I could buy anything I want, but just for that social interaction. And I was like, wow, I relate to that so much. Like I love being self-employed. I love doing what I do, but part of me is like, man, I want like I'm thinking like, fuck, I think I might need a part-time job. I think I'm leaning into the route of growing my business more, and I want to start doing live events, and so that I could start hiring my own staff. Like I think that's the path I'm gonna go. But I was like, oh, I feel you, Tyler. Let's see. He's fun. I work from home. I can get lonely. Yeah. Okay. So you relate too. Totally. Um, okay. So who wants a mini read? Oh, I see. I'd love a mini read on my love life. Okay. Peaceful Pisces would like a mini read on her love life. There's someone from your past that you need to okay, hold on, they want to talk to you. Peaceful Pisces, you need to let it go that it didn't work out. You're the perfect person to go after the previous person. Get the link for that bilateral stimulation. Guys, know that there are ads on that link Kelly shared you. So play it through once. Most of the time when you play it through a second time on YouTube, the ads don't play. So play it through once and then go back and journal. But you have someone from your past didn't work out with. So for you, instead of saying hate and anger, just start journaling on, I feel disappointed. Set the timer for 20 minutes. Hit replay on the music if you need to. I feel disappointed it didn't work out. I feel disappointed it feels like he didn't put more energy and effort in. I feel disappointed that I didn't know the words for how to fix the relationship. So you can let that out, because right now when new gentlemen fill into your energy feels occupied. And they're asking, do you understand? Yes, Tigers, just know you do that journaling, come back. I'll keep guiding you. My life used to be full of like anger, manipulation, cluster B bullshit, and now I have nothing but friends who love me and support me. I'm obviously I'm in a different state right now, and I'm going to be for quite some time. And I even made like a new friend who it's a brand new friend, so I don't get too deep with him, but he sends like a little perfectly timed message. Hey, I hope the funeral's going well. And he'll say a sentence, and I'll be like, wow, you have impeccable timing. I needed that sentence right then. And he was like, you're welcome. Like another week went by, he sent me a message, and I was like, wow, you, sir, have impeccable timing. I'm really appreciating this new friendship. Like, thank you for being willing to pour into me right now, even though it's a new friendship and I can't give back. He's like, I have a knack for this impeccable timing thing, and I know what you're going through. I'm glad you're finding it helpful. And I have another friend who I'm like calling almost every day and just like literally sobbing and crying and processing. And she's just sitting there, so it's just a totally different experience. I don't know what I mean by accepting this as they are. That resonates. Okay, so I'm going to keep focusing on Peaceful Pisces. She is the last read in the free section today. Um, yeah, what a lovely day. I hope we can either get you in the free section tomorrow. So if you guys would like a mini read, if you want to guarantee that it happens today, now would be a great time to smash the super chat button or ask me for my Venmo or PayPal. Let me know you're going to do it. If not, come back tomorrow. That is why I do this show Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, free 30 minutes every day, so that way I can get to as many people as I can, as well as just provide that continual nudge in the new direction for everyone. Thank you. I am a cycle breaker. I want my children to break through the lies I taught them because I was taught wrong. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic, Tigress. So if you can, try to do that journaling today. Come back tomorrow, or do it and then come back though, so we can keep getting you completely out of the cycle. And you don't need to push your kids to break free from the cycle. Oftentimes, when you break free from the cycle, like children, that's a whole topic. Let me finish with Peaceful Pisces, and I'll talk more about helping kids break patterns and stuff on a future show. Maybe I'll make a YouTube static video about that. Yeah, let me take a screenshot of that, and maybe I'll make a static YouTube video. That's a really good topic. Okay, so Peaceful Pisces is saying that resonates. Let's see, is there any more for Peaceful Pisces? Yeah, just keep going. Make sure to process that disappointment. Set a time for 20 minutes, do the journaling. If not, manifest a different way to do it, but you got to let go of that disappointment about that relationship so that most of your energy is focused on okay, that relationship is over. That person is gone. They are out of my life. That means I'm starting new. And that means I'm going to have to adapt to new people and let new relationships in. Of course, I feel a little vulnerable and scared. It would have been easier had he just stepped up to the plate. I'm ready to focus on new people. So help sink me in to enjoy my new life. Give me the new friends. Give me the fun things. Maybe give me a Zumba class. Who are the new people I'm connecting with? You'll be able to do all of that after you do some of that journaling and release those emotions. I just set the tools at their feet and allow them to figure it out. Okay, it depends how you're doing that. That most of the time, I can say that that's not going to work. That's going to come across as control to the other person. But that's for future topic. All right, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. That was a beautiful show. I'm going to get to the weekly all signs zodiac video today, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see some of you guys tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye, guys.